What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Yins and Yous podcast. Week 4 of the NFL season's in the books, and we got a lot to unpack. The Steelers and the Eagles both had big matchups, so we'll break down what went right, what went wrong, and how both teams are shaping up a month into the season. And we're not flying solo today. We got a special guest joining the pod. Our guy Harvey is here with his debut of his new segment, Harvey's Hot Seat. Harvey swears his takes are absolute fire, like game-changing, hot-off-the-grill kind of stuff. But we'll let you decide if they're flames or just a flicker. Plus, we're closing things out with our very own NFL fan base tier list. Who's loyal, who's unbearable, and who's living off past glory. It's going to be a packed one, so let's get cracking.
Can you take me higher? All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Yins and Yous. My name is Ben. This is Nathan.
To a place where
Blind men see. Oh, all right. What's going on, man? Another week of football.
There's a lot of sports stuff going on this week.
A lot
man.
of sports.
It's crazy. Football, international game slate going on. College football is fun. Ryder Cup sucked for a lot, but then was really exciting on Sunday.
Weird, yeah.
WNBA has a lot of drama going on.
Oh, wait, does it?
Yeah, so there's been a lot of complaints going on, and some woman today, respectfully, I don't know her name.
Some
I just
woman.
Don't really follow it too well. Called out the commissioner over the poor leadership of WNBA and outed her. And I guess there was like a lot of conversations between this woman and the commissioner because the player was going for concern for the WNBA, and then the commissioner just kind of like went off. And one of the examples was the player brought up was like, well, how come like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, for how good they are and all the revenue that they bring, why are they not getting paid a lot? And the commissioner was like, well, they should be grateful that they're making $16 million off the court because of the publicity that we give them. Mind you, Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers were awesome in college. That's where it started because women's college basketball got insane.
Women's college basketball is actually pretty good. I enjoy watching it. It's not bad.
Because of them, I started watching. I was like, wait, this is actually like really good. So, and it's just crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, USA sucks, and then I had to watch Europe celebrate, and that pissed me off even more than I already was over the weekend.
Are you watching?
In your head, Rory.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck Rory. Fuck Rory. Yeah.
That's not hostile enough over Ryder Cup weekend.
You see somebody threw a drink at his wife?
So they say.
So they say. I never saw where it came from.
Well, that's true. I watched one angle of it, and I'm like, I had to watch it 3 times. I was like,
I was watching it a lot,
at?
trying to figure.
Where's the drink at? I don't even see the drink. Thrown at him.
Hey, I know that we don't have any fans that care about F1 at all, and I know that you especially don't care about F. My phone just went off. I know that you don't care about F1 at all, but I gotta talk about this for the one fan that listens and likes F1. That's me. That Max Verstappen, the #1 racer for Red Bull, just raced in a GT3 race for the first time ever and won. And I think that that's really freaking cool.
Well, for the guys like me that don't follow F1 but just enough, rest in peace, Roscoe. Lewis Hamilton's dog. So that's all I got.
Rest in peace to the boy.
Rest in peace to the boy.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Poor guy.
Well, what are you going to do?
Be sad and cry and ask God to make dogs live longer, obviously.
Yeah? Oh, my God. Why is my phone going off?
Your DoorDash, man.
Dude, it's not my DoorDash. People keep texting me. I keep thinking I have it on mute, and I don't. I'm going to put it over there. That way I don't have to look at it. But, all right, man. Well, let's get back to what this podcast is about.
It's time for football.
Yeah!
And we recap week 4 right now. Cue the music. We start in Arizona for Thursday night. Seahawks and Cardinals slug it out. Jackson Smith and Jigba quiet all day, but comes alive late in the 4th quarter. Sam Darnold drops him a dime to get in the field goal range, and Seattle wins 23-20. Top of the morning to ya. The Steelers take on the Vikings in Dublin, Ireland. Aaron Rodgers hits DK Metcalf for an 80-yard touchdown, and the Steelers defense bully the leprechaun Carson Wentz and take his lucky charms. Steelers win 24-21. The Chargers head to New York looking to go 4-0, but rookie Jackson Dart makes his first career start and drops a 15-yard rushing touchdown and then throws a shovel pass for his first passing touchdown. The Giants steal it to 21-18, but still get dealt a fuck you card as Malik Neighbors is out for the season. Houston defense shows up big time, blanking Tennessee 26-0. First win of the season for the Texans. Titans leave nothing but questions, and Cam Ward being real, acknowledging that they are ass. Atlanta rebounds as Pennick throws for 313 yards. Bijan Robinson does damage on the ground and through the air. The Falcons take down Washington 34-27. Out in New Orleans, where the Bills took advantage of not one, but two roughing the punter calls, Josh Allen remembers that he is Josh Allen and decides to get hot late as Buffalo walks out with a 31-19 win. In Tampa, we see two 3-0 teams in Philly and Tampa Bay. The Bucs block a punt, and Baker has them rolling. Baker tries to play hero ball and throws a pick late in the end zone when it mattered. Eagles stay perfect, 31-25. Detroit absolutely dominates, 34-10. Amon-Ra St. Brown hauls in 2 touchdowns. Khalif Raymond returns a 65-yard punt, and Joe Flacco throws 2 interceptions. It may be time to put the old dog of Joe Flacco down in Cleveland. Down in Carolina, the Patriots bully the Panthers 42-13. Marcus Jones takes a punt 87 yards to the crib, Stephon Diggs is back, and Drake May shows off his legs for a touchdown. In San Fran, the Jaguars walk into Levi Stadium and punch the Niners right in the mouth. 4 takeaways, Parker Washington with an 87-yard punt return, and the Jags win 26-21. Robert Saleh, keep Liam's name out of your fucking mouth. Back in LA, Matthew Stafford still has his clutch DMs. He hits Tutu Atwell for an 88-yard bomb with 90 seconds left. Rams rip it away from the Colts in a heartbreak for Indy 27-20. In Arrowhead, Timeout. I said Peyton. I meant to say Patrick. That was really good. That was really good so far.
That's great. Keep going.
All right. In Arrowhead, Patrick Mahomes got his swagger back. 4 touchdowns, no picks. The Chiefs roll through the Ravens, 37-20. Lamar leaves with a hamstring tweak, and Baltimore fans are holding their breath, being 1-3. In Vegas, it's almost time to write Geno back off. Bears down late, Caleb Williams leads a game-winning drive. But the hero, Josh Blackwell, blocking the Raiders' game-winning field goal at the buzzer. Bears escape 25-24. Absolute offensive chaos Sunday night for a 40-40 tie. Dak Prescott throws 3 touchdowns, including a clutch 28-yard strike to George Pickens, who finished the day with 134 yards and 2 touchdowns. Green Bay nails the 34-yard field goal late in overtime to seal the tie. In Monday night, Miami, where the Dolphins finally get a win, 27-21. Tua Tagovailoa throws 2 touchdowns, both to Darren Waller in his debut for the Dolphins. The Jets commit 3 turnovers and 13 penalties, including a kickoff fumble that leads to a score, and Tyreek Hill exits with a serious knee injury, leaving him out for the season. Finally, in Denver, the Bengals season is absolutely over. Jamar Chase left screaming at head coach Zach Taylor over the Indians offense, looking broken and lost. Broncos 28, Bengals 3. And that is your Week 4 recap in the NFL.
Congratulations. That was good.
I'm going to drink my Guinness to that.
Yeah, the Irish accent was honest to God.
I was practicing literally all day, and I kept slipping into a pirate accent. I would say like Ireland, and I get stuck on the R, and then I just transition right into a pirate accent.
Ireland.
Yeah, Carson Wentz. I just stopped myself, but no, that one that was the best.
I was shocked, genuinely shocked.
And it was the first try.
That was awesome.
Recording, yeah.
You know,
literally all day.
Speaking of first try recording, I just realized with us doing video episodes, we can't cut anything out now as well.
We'll make it look fun.
Yeah, all right. We'll just do it in one take, like we always do.
We always do it in one take anyway. What does it even matter? Gee, my knee.
So before we get to like the meat and bones of this episode, there's a couple things that I really want to talk about. One, praising the Steelers. The tush push that they did. Aaron Rodgers in the backfield looking like a stand from JoJo's telling them all to go. That was awesome.
The sheriff, hands on the head.
That was so
pointed forward.
Cool.
It was awesome. And hilariously, our fantasy football league mate, Grant, for the past year, we talk about football, and he would be like, "You can't convince me anyone is stopping Darnell Washington under center and tush push." And they finally figured it out with all those tight ends.
They did it.
Finally worked. Darnell Washington gets the push. They get the first down. And, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, the best picture I saw out of that, hands on the hips.
That was so
forward.
cool. I do not like Aaron Rodgers. Typically, as a fan, I'm not an Aaron Rodgers fan. But to see him back there, I don't know how you didn't buy a jersey yet.
I'm really close.
Buy the away jersey. It looks so
insanely
good.
close, guys. I don't know what to do.
If this episode gets 1 view, this guy's going to buy an Aaron Rodgers jersey.
If we get 2 likes.
Come on, guys. Smash that subscribe button. Buy it, dude.
That's right. He's been looking really good so far.
It looks so
He's
cool.
been looking pretty good. I'm not mad at the Aaron Rodgers experience, man.
So, speaking of tush pushes, I also want to praise the Eagles. I've been saying, why do we not do a fake tush push for years? And they finally did it, and it works.
No, you're praising it. I'm cursing it.
You can curse it all you want.
They're too good at the first one anyway.
We're so good at football.
They don't need to do a fake one when they're already really good at the original. If anything, we need to ban the fake tush push.
Fuck you. No.
No, absolutely not. They're way too good at the original tush.
Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it.
Other teams do the fake tush push because they can't do the real tush push. The Eagles now do the regular tush push and the fake tush push.
Maybe the Giants shouldn't have traded us Saquon Barkley. You ever think about that?
They got Jackson Dart now, and they got Cam Scatterboo.
Cam Scatterboo is pretty cool. I saw a picture. I don't know if it was from last week or not, but it was like Scatterboo standing, screaming on the sidelines, covered in dirt, and everybody's trying to figure out where the fuck the dirt came from.
They play on turf. Yeah, no, it's like, seriously, like, you play on turf. Where did this dirt come from? And he's covered in it. His jersey's filthy.
Awesome. It's really cool.
I mean, it is really cool. But yeah. I don't know, man. Talk about the culture change it just needed from Scatterboo and then Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm.
Looking all right.
They look way better than when they had Russ. I'll give you that. It's crazy.
Something going on. But now the league neighbors is out for the season. So
Oh, yeah, I did see that. That
they
sucks.
got their one win.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're back.
I mean, yeah. You gotta do whatever you can. All right, but anyway, let's do our deep dives into ours. You want to start with the Eagles? I'll let you start this time.
Okay, so the problem here, I live out of network, and I'm not going to pay for Sunday ticket. So I didn't get to watch a lot of it. But now what I did see, the Bucks fucking suck. That's not true. The Bucks are all right. They started to kind of smoke us in the second half. But what is with our special teams and being able to block kicks?
There's been way too many block kicks. I don't know what's going on.
I think
A lot
Gruden
from the Eagles. Yeah,
Gruden put it best, in all honesty. I think that people just are not practicing enough. As
he was
far
angry.
he
Did you
was,
watch that?
yeah,
I watched that too. He was like actually very angry.
he was pissed, and I don't remember everything that he said, but he made good points. Like,
He was like, people aren't practicing, so they're getting injured, and then they're getting blown up when it comes to game time.
Yeah,
because they're
I
just
mean,
not practicing.
I am all for the safety of the players, obviously, but I'm also, maybe this is a hot take, I don't know. I think if you get paid multi-million dollars, it's okay to put yourself on the line a little bit. I like, this is a contact sport. It is a dangerous sport. But that being said, you're signing up for it with
The
full
highest
intention.
level of a very physical sport.
Yeah, and like, if you want to wear a Guardian cap, like, fine, I don't mind that. But like, you got to get physical a little bit, especially in practice. I mean, I could say from high school, I totally thought that practice didn't matter that much, because game time would come and we would play how we would always play, but that's not the case.
That's what you hear a lot of veterans talk about that. Like Aaron Rodgers was one where when he was talking about like his rookie year, his first 2 years, like OTAs, and, like preseason practice. He's like, oh, they're way easier now.
Yeah.
He's like, if anything, they're just more like more mentally tough now.
And
physically tough.
like, that's good. Don't get me wrong, but you need to have that physicality. Like, there's nothing wrong with getting hit. You need to learn how to get hit. Because I mean, like Gruden said, that's why people are getting hurt. They're not learning how to get hit.
Do you know how to get hit?
No, I didn't practice.
You're the problem.
I am. There's a reason I'm not in the NFL. I would have made it too, though, but my bum knee.
It wasn't for my coach in high school. Man. I totally would've made it.
You think Gorell listens to this?
If he does,
Hey, watch
what's
this.
up, dude? Oh,
There's no way he listens to it.
he's gonna find you at Walmart now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a really mean Facebook message.
Oh, whatever. But yeah, Eagles now 4-0, Bucks 3-1.
Yeah.
I think the Bucks are still really good.
Oh, Bucks are fine. Baker, I mean,
Raiders-
obviously coming off of an injury.
I think they were going to go down and win the ball or win the game, but you playing a little bit of hero ball through that pick in the end zone. I don't think really needed to make
No.
that throw, so
No, I don't remember the exact stat, and I'm not going to look it up. But
I'll look it up.
okay, look it up.
Talk about it. I'll correct you as you
The
talk.
Eagles and Bucks record, because I want to say the Bucks are like 4-1 against Jalen Hurts. I guess it's more of a Jalen Hurts record. I think.
Ooh.
I could be wrong.
I don't actually know. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there was one year when the Eagles were like 12-0. Didn't they get knocked out of the playoffs from the Bucks?
I
Am I making that up?
believe that is right. Was that 2019?
2019, 2020. Jalen Hurts has a no. It was earlier than that actually because the
Oh,
Steelers
really?
12-0 run, 11-0 run was 2020,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure that it was after. But anyway, Hurts versus the Buccaneers is 1-4. So this
Okay,
was
that's what I
his
thought.
First
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
in Tampa Bay.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Wait, his first win?
Yes, 1-4. I'm assuming this is 1-4, considering 1-4.
Okay. Okay. Well, so wait, wouldn't that be a second win?
No, Jalen Hurts is. Oh, he was 1-4. Okay, I read this wrong. He was 1-4 before. He is now. 2-4.
Okay. Okay. But
Forgive me.
it's all right. Whatever.
According to StatMuse.
Cite your sources.
Yeah. So now Jalen Hurts moves to 18-0, starting and finishing games. He's
Defeated
coming up on a
team.
calendar year of not losing a football game.
Awesome. It's
That's kinda-
so cool.
Again, like does he
He
need to remember? Does he need to remember?
he's an elite quarterback. He's an elite quarterback who doesn't need to produce the numbers because when he needs to produce the numbers, he does. If we
They
need
didn't
him,
throw. They didn't throw in the second half at all,
why would we?
and they beat the Bucks.
Why would we?
And they beat the Bucks. And they beat the Bucks.
Keep
And I
our
feel
quarterback
but,
healthy.
they're just finding ways to win because they can say Saquon Barkley's stats weren't crazy. He had 43
No.
yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
So how are they doing it? I'm starting to get kind of mad. I think.
Black magic. Okay, you know what really does suck about this though? I've loved the Eagles since my dad bought me Madden 2006 and it had Michael Vick on the cover and I said I like their uniforms and I stuck with them ever since.
Wasn't Michael Vick on the Falcons for that?
No.
Well, he went to the Eagles eventually.
Yeah. No, I think it was 06.
When Michael Vick, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Michael Vick, Madden. I'm almost
Madden
yeah, he was wearing the.
06.
Hold on, who? Yeah, he was wearing.
No, Madden
Oh,
06.
Falcons.
It's McNabb. It's not Vick. Duh.
Oh, okay.
My
yeah,
bad. My
there you
bad.
go. Okay, I was like, wait a second. Okay, yeah,
But-
that checks out.
Anyway, my dad got me that, and I love the Eagles ever since then. Where was I going with this? What were we just talking about?
I don't know, but I'll finish up, or I can kind of relate to that a little bit. For Christmas one year, I got NCAA football 2015 with Tim Tebow on the cover. Only reason I follow the Florida Gators.
That's understandable.
I was like, it's the reason I wore 15 all through my sports career.
Is it really?
He
That's
was 15.
wild.
So
That's kinda
I'm telling
awesome.
you, he was awesome.
That's
He was so
really cool.
He was. I said NCAA 15. It wasn't 15. It was 11.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
It was 11, but his number was 15. That's why I had 15 in my head. But yeah, I was like, this guy's. I'm 11 years old.
That's really
playing the
cool.
game.
I really didn't know that. That's
Yeah, I was
awesome.
like, oh, this guy's awesome.
Okay, genuinely, what were we just talking about? Why did I go into the Madden
we
tangent?
we went way out. You were talking about being an Eagles fan. You got McNabb Madden, and then your dad bought you that game, and then
Oh, I know. Yeah, okay. Love the Eagles for a while. I lived through the Sam Bradford era, you know? And I love seeing the Eagles be successful, but I also know if we win another Super Bowl this year, we're going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. Everybody's going to hate it. And And that sucks, and it also puts me in, like, shut up.
Well, I'm just being like, yeah, I know it's kind of
No,
funny face.
listen, after we won this, like, our first Super Bowl, the 20, what was that, 2016, 2017? Yeah, 2016, 2017. I remember driving through our college town here, and I saw so many Eagles jerseys, and it was awesome, but now I'm going to be lumped into the bandwagons. You know what I mean?
So you are, yes. But I don't know if you'd be the Kansas City Chiefs per se, because they were kind of arrogant about their wins.
They were.
Eagles are not. Like before the season started, they didn't give a shit that they just won.
I saw this edit last night. I was scrolling through TikTok, and it was like an edit from the last Super Bowl, and it was Patrick Mahomes talking about. He was on like one of those Google answer videos. I don't remember who does those, but he was like, his wife said, "Patrick Mahomes, does he win or does he not?" And he was like, "Oh, he always wins."
He was like, "I don't."
Yeah,
lose.
I don't lose. That's the right answer. And then it was Jalen Hurts putting up fucking 40 points on it.
Okay, so so to that thing, I've seen that before. It's like a question between Patrick Mahomes and his wife.
Yes.
And they're asking each other questions. And Patrick Mahomes asks his wife, I don't know if you've seen this, but he's like, "What's my favorite pregame meal?" And she so quickly, he's like, "Fried chicken." And he's like, no.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, like, fried chicken. He's like, no.
No. Travis! Did you see that interview with them? I think it was their
It was for Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil. Yeah, and Travis
Kelce
Kelce started doing the Patrick voice.
Like
Oh, that's funny.
But anyway, Eagles 4-0. They go to 5-0 next week.
Hey, wait, who do we play next week?
Giants.
Oh.
No, Broncos. I'm sorry. Broncos and then the Giants. I mean, that means my wife's home.
Oh, yeah, go do your thing, man.
Just
Just close the door.
I'll text her. I'll say I'm recording real quick.
You're a good husband.
And then I love her.
Yeah, there you go. Dude, I keep losing my train of thought
right now. I love you. There we go. All right.
Okay, Broncos.
Broncos.
Did I send you this video? I don't know if I did or not. I have a video that I have to show you. You talk to the audience for a second.
Just stare at the camera. All right. Here, wait. No, we'll cut this out. Ready? Watch me. Transition.
I couldn't find the video.
Swoop. We couldn't find the video. Transition.
Anyway, it was this guy with a belt, and he was like holding it back, and he was like, "This is Broncos country, Eagles. We're not losing this." Anyway, I think we're gonna beat the brakes off of Bo Nix.
Yeah, I think so. I've been like the Broncos are pretty solid.
They are.
I haven't been overly impressed so far.
No, but I mean, like you said last week, Bo Nix had a really slow start last year. I don't think that they're a bad team. I really don't.
No, I don't think they are either. But I'm just saying, like, the product they've given so far, I haven't been overly impressed with.
Yeah,
I guess I should say. Like, they just beat the brakes off of the Bengals, but like the Bengals are like insane.
The Bengals suck, dude. Oh my God, they don't have an O line, they don't have a D line, they don't have a quarterback. Fucking Jamar Chase is out there wide open.
It was the worst thing I've ever seen, and it was during one play, and it's like to the point where it's like this isn't Jake Browning's fault. It is like the O line is just so insanely bad. But there was one point during the game where the Broncos sent 3 defensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
They sent the 3. 4 Bengals offensive linemen were blocking one guy. The other 2 got around and sacked Jake Browning.
Oh, no.
They sent 3 and immediately rushed Jake Browning. It was terrible.
I think I saw that because he had like less than a second in the pocket.
Yeah, no, I mean like 4 guys went to 4 offensive linemen for the Bengals went to 1 defender.
That's so
And they
bad.
sent 3, and the other 2 came around and got him.
That sucks. And again, I know that we've said this like crazy, and everybody else who plays fantasy football has said this, but dude, to draft Jamar Chase this year, What a kick in the balls. That sucks.
That's why I traded for him for basically free.
Speaking of another trade that I need to talk about, you and Oatbub with Tyreek Hill, dude.
3 days before Tyreek Hill goes down, I traded Tyreek Hill for Bucky Irving.
If I ever doubted that there is a God, he's there. And he was looking out for me by breaking Tyreek Hill's leg.
I mean, it broke.
I'm 4-0 in fantasy. And that was literally because of a miracle.
He struck him down.
It was like, what, 204.72 to 204.22 or something like that? It was so close. So close. And this would have been my first loss. But
and Patrick was ahead.
Patrick was ahead, but God loves me, and he killed Tyreek Hill, and he pushed Breece Hall into the end zone. It was awesome.
Push to a bush?
No.
You're going to talk about bushes.
I'm not talking about bushes, dude. I'm done.
said
I'm
bush.
done.
Okay, all right, whatever.
I'm trying to see.
Right.
Is there anything else that I really wanted to talk about this week?
I don't know. Hurry up so I can talk about the Steelers.
Talk about the Steelers.
The Steelers in Ireland. Dude, is it weird that I'm, like, really pissed off after a win?
Elaborate. Expound.
It was – the final score was 24-21.
Okay.
It was 21-6 at the end of the third quarter. And I'm driving home from a wedding from the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 21-6. I'm listening to the game with my wife on the car ride home. And she's like, oh, this is, like, really good, which it was. Awesome 3 quarters. And I told her, I was like, Tomlin's going to find a way to make this interesting. Damn it, he does. And gets really interesting. So, first of all, let's talk about leading up going to that. Kenneth Gainwell looks like Le'Veon Bell, dude.
Yes,
so
he does,
shout out to
dude.
the Eagles.
Yeah.
He looks awesome.
Gainwell was awesome, man.
Jalen Warren was out. Gainwell stepped up. He had 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging 5 yards a carry. Was freaking awesome. Another fun fact about this, he was the first Steeler since 2018 to have over 125 total yards and 2 touchdowns in one game.
Really?
Awesome game from Kenneth Gainwell.
That's awesome. Yeah. Fantastic.
Looks super awesome. It hurts a little bit watching a number 14 player do really good and it not being George Pickens, but just for my sake. But he was awesome. Deshaun Elliott returns to the Pittsburgh Steelers after being injured, and he has 6 tackles, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, and 1 sack on the game. He's awesome.
All right.
We just got him last year. He was awesome last year. He's awesome this year. He's super cool. TJ Watt. Now, I'm going to take credit where I can because I'm going to let everyone know that I'm doing everything I can. The first 2 games, I wore my Ben Roethlisberger jersey. And we didn't look too hot. Defense looked really bad. These last 2, I wore my TJ Watt Color Rush jersey. And the defenses have been awesome. This was a game that this looked like the highest paid defense in the league.
All right.
6 total sacks from the defense. TJ Watt accounted for 5 tackles, 1 sack, and an interception. TJ Watt.
I did see the interception. That was pretty nice.
For, again, total team, 6 sacks and 2 interceptions.
That's amazing.
For the whole team. This looked like the highest paid defense in the league.
Yep.
This was the best product I've seen from the defense thus far. And it's been absolutely electric. Bad news, Jalen Ramsey is going to be out for an injury for a little bit. So this is one of the things, like, I was kind of complaining about the early bye because we're going to a bye for week 5 now. I was like, that kind of sucks. But unfortunately for us, we have a lot of people injured right now, so this is going to be really good.
What happened to Warren? Because I had a bet on him, and it voided out. I think
it was an ankle or a foot. He wasn't feeling good.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they cut him out like an hour before the game.
Oh, it was before. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it was like right before the game. He went to Ireland with him.
Okay.
They rolled him out. It was a foot thing. So that's why you got to be up because you got to check your fantasy team if you had Jalen Warren.
Good thing I didn't have Jalen Warren.
Again, just another thing to like. It would suck to live on the Pacific Coast because you would have to know this at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Dude, Eastern time is the best time. It's so good. Oh, football all day long. Anyway, we could have a whole episode about this.
We could have a whole conversation about why the Pacific Coast sucks. Anyway, back on track. Steelers defense, again, best product I've seen all year. Looked like the highest paid team. TJ Watt, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Ramsey, awesome. Cam Hayward, low-key, awesome. Nick Herbig, awesome. Deshaun Elliott, awesome. But again, 21-6, third quarter. I'm like, Tomlin's going to find a way to make this interesting. Vikings go down and score, and then we're moving down the field with like probably 3 minutes to go. And it's fourth and maybe like 5 at the goal line. So really fourth and goal. And we're up 10 by this point. And you can score, make a 3-possession game, ice the game. Fourth down, of course, Tomlin doesn't do that. He punts. And the camera pans on it, and it's awesome. Aaron Rodgers has to throw a baby fit to stay on the field, and he does that. Now, I mean, like, he's pointing and screaming at the sideline, and like it got to a point, like Rodgers is staying on the field, pointing and screaming at Tomlin. The offensive line stays on the field; they're not moving.
Good.
Tomlin is forced to go for it.
That's actually awesome. You know, like I've said already in this episode, I'm not a big fan of Aaron Rodgers. I never was, but to see him kind of bitch out Tomlin and say, hey, you know, we need to be aggressive. That's awesome. And that's what he needs.
Too. Yeah, because like Greg Olsen was announcing that game, and he's like, this is a no-brainer decision. You got to go for it on fourth down. And then Greg Olsen is complaining. He's so confused. Like, why are they taking him off the field? But so they finally go for it on fourth down, and now Tomlin's never going to go for it again because they didn't convert on fourth down. But anyway,
you got to take the risks.
You pin Minnesota at the 2 or the 3.
Yep.
Where, again, like 3 minutes left. You pin at the 2 and 3. Defense has been awesome all game. By this point, Jalen Ramsey is out. You have your backup corner in. And Jordan Addison, blown coverage for an 80-yard reception. So they moved down the field. Hero of that game was Peyton Wilson, who chased down Jordan Addison, stopped him from getting into the end zone. They clocked Peyton Wilson at 22.48 miles an hour.
Holy!
Which is the fastest they have clocked a linebacker in the next-gen stat era, which started in 2016. Because he was able to chase him down and stop it, it ran 61 seconds off the clock. And then, the Steelers defense were able to stop. They did, and then they did end up scoring, but again, ran up a full minute. So you go
that's great,
warning. Yeah, and then you get Steelers move down to the field. They're about at like the 39 on the Vikings territory. It's 4th and inches. 4th and inches. Again, Kenneth Gainwell has been averaging 5 yards a carry the whole game. Greg Olsen in the studio is like, this is a no-brainer. Tomlin pulls him off the field. They're not going for it on fourth down again. So we punt the ball, and luckily to the mistakes of the Vikings, we win that game. Otherwise, they would have went down, kicked the field goal.
That's crazy.
Because then there's one port, then they move down the field, and they're like kind of like halfway through, and they spike the ball, but this is to stop the clock, and they treated it like it was at the timeout. So like the clock's still running, and there's 3 seconds left on the clock. No one's at the line.
Okay.
Delay a game, draw it back. I think it was like 4th and 19. So then they were able.
This was on the Vikings.
This is on the Vikings.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Carson Wentz spikes the ball. No hurry whatsoever to get to the line. The play clock's running. Play clock, and they treat it like a timeout, and it was really confusing to watch. And then they get to the line of scrimmage with like 3 seconds left. And by that point, it's too late. So they got to delay a game, which made it like 4th and really long. He was like 4th and 19. And then Deshaun Elliott almost had his second pick. He ended up dropping it, but that iced the game. Steelers survive Dublin.
That's awesome.
24-21.
If there was a game for them to win, it was this one. I mean, in Ireland, home of the Rooneys, that's a big game.
They played Renegade in Ireland. It was really cool. But no, this was a big win. So now the Steelers heading in the bye week, 3-1, atop of the North, pretty comfortable place to be. The next 2 games is Dylan Gabriel for the Browns, who they just announced the starter yesterday, and Jake Browning of the Bengals. We should move into 5-1 going, because then that will lead you to the Packers Sunday Night Football.
Be weary of the Browns. I don't know, man.
They're starting Dylan Gabriel. I'm not going to be weird.
Their defense is pretty good.
Well, the Vikings defense is pretty good.
It is. But the Browns.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, historically with the Steelers, the Browns has been one of those games. It's like the Eagles and the Giants. It is way too close than it needs to be.
This game's on Sunday at 1:00. This is not a Thursday night.
That's
game.
true.
So
that's true. You're fine.
Tomlin can't win the Thursday night games against teams that he should absolutely beat and have like less than 4 wins on the year. So yeah, I'm interested to see Dylan Gabriel this week. He is starting him this week, and I assume they're going to probably start him again for Week 6 against the Steelers, depending on how he does. That game's in Pittsburgh. We'll see. We'll see, but yes, I'm not underestimating the defense for the Browns, but offense is looking pretty good.
I
Like
think,
an Aaron
yeah,
Rodgers.
as long as you guys go in prepared, I think you'll be fine. But
And
that's
like
just
the
it.
offensive line as well, the last 2 games have been really well.
They've looked really good. Yeah, Rodgers has had a lot of time.
Rodgers got hit twice in Minnesota. This was the best Broderick Jones game I've seen thus far.
Yep.
Looked really good. Didn't give anything up. I've been complaining about him since we started this podcast. Of just like the uncertainty of like they got to get it together.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking like they're getting it together. The past 2 games have looked really good. So they just got to keep playing together and look really good and just give Rodgers time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We haven't seen a whole lot of like flashy deep balls yet out of Rodgers, but he's getting the ball out really quick.
He is.
I think his average was like 2.1 seconds of getting the ball out of his hands.
Yeah.
So like he's moving it quick, and like they just gotta give him enough time to make the plays, and he'll get the ball there. Got it to DK, who had an 80-yard touchdown, which was awesome to see.
Absolutely.
Just fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Freak athlete.
No,
So-
it is a breath of fresh air for not the Eagles, the Steelers. I think this is something to look forward to.
Yeah, I think they're building their identity. Again, defense has looked awesome the last 2. We now head into the bye week. Hopefully get a few more players rested up.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of injuries going on, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But I'm content where we're at. Still not happy on the coaching side. I am not crediting Tomlin or Terrell Austin for the performances and the wins at all. So very mad and concerned about that.
Absolutely.
But the players, however, are rallying together.
Yeah,
Put the good production on the
I mean,
field.
like I said, I really like seeing Rodgers starting to kind of hold Tomlin accountable because he needed that.
Yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that. I'm tired of like on situations where you absolutely should go for it on 4th down. We're just punting the ball. Like that's stupid. Final thing about Ireland and Rodgers was they were coming up the field and there was a clip of Rodgers. They were recording him and he was basically like, "Ireland, thank you so much. We need to come back. Hopefully next year." Rodgers coming back for another year?
That could be interesting. Okay, but like we said last week, could that be the thing that ruins his legacy? That scares me.
But like, okay, yes. If he's having fun, playing well in Pittsburgh,
Yeah, I mean,
they keep all those pieces back. He's like, all right, one more.
that's a very personal decision that he would have to make. Do you go out on a
Yeah.
bang, or do you take the risk and go out on either a dud or another bang? I mean,
Because prior to the season starting, he was like, yeah, this is my 1 year. That's why I signed a 1 year to Pittsburgh. I'm done after this year. But yeah, I was like, next year? Aaron Rodgers talking about next year? What?
who knows, man? Who knows?
What? What? But yeah, I mean, I'm overall, I think 4 weeks into the season, I'm pretty satisfied with Rodgers. He had that one kind of dud game, but again, that quarterback accountability we haven't seen for a while in Pittsburgh. I'm overall satisfied with that. We head into a bye week. Offensive line has gotten better through the 4 weeks. Defense has looked way better,
Oh, yeah.
especially these last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Just got to stay away from that December collapse that always happens. And we're in a way comfortable position. Again, we're 3-1.
Right.
Ravens are 1-3. Ravens are still favored to win the division, which
Ravens
I
look
think is
so
crazy.
bad.
And they're way worse with injuries. Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson is now going to be out for they're looking like 2 to 3 weeks.
I didn't know that. Really?
Hilariously, if you
Uh-oh.
remember a few episodes we were talking about that. Oh my gosh, his name just left me. Shador Sanders. There was talks about the Ravens picking up Shador, and he was like, "I don't want to back up Lamar. I want to go somewhere else."
I
to
did see
play."
that. Yeah.
It's pretty funny that
Yep.
he would now have the opportunity to play, and he said no to the Ravens.
And what? He's third string for.
He's still the third string. Joe Flacco's the backup, which makes sense.
It does.
Totally makes sense. For
It
me,
does.
yeah.
But
that's
it's just a dumb
that's so
decision
funny.
for.
And then, like, that's just even crazy in general because, like, at least I'm going to try and step into the shoes of, like, someone getting drafted. Of all the teams you want to go to and, like, develop as a quarterback, you're going to say no to the Ravens?
Exactly.
Even I think
dude,
that's crazy.
Even if
I
I
think that's
sat
insane.
for a year or two, like,
I think that's so
come
crazy.
on. You're learning from Lamar Jackson, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You get to then fill the shoes of Lamar Jackson.
Aaron Rodgers is right there.
Shut up.
But yeah, I was like, that's just a crazy thing, and I mean, Schefter's saying it's real, but I hope it's not because that's just like that's so absurd. So absurd. But anyway, 3-1, comfortably atop of the North, heading into the bye.
Oh yeah, man.
Overall, pretty satisfied.
That's awesome.
Steelers fan.
That's good. Well, with that, we're gonna kick it off to a new segment that we're doing this week.
Do tell.
It's called Harvey's Hot Seat. You guys are going to meet a great friend of ours, and we'll let him take it away here.
He's got some ball. Ready? Transition. 3, 2, 1. Shoot.
Harvey's Hot Seat. What's going on, everybody? This is going to be a new segment this week called Harvey's Hot Seat.
Ba-ba-ba.
This is our friend Harvey.
Hello.
He has hot takes, and they're normally terrible. So, Harvey, go ahead and lead it off, man.
Well,
What's your take this week?
May not be too wrong. But to start, go Steelers, go Unions. I don't know about the U's. Anyways,
He doesn't realize
So-
I can cut all this out.
Yes, sir.
no, my hot
Hammer.
take is Alex Highsmith, A.J. Brown, throwing a compensatory 4th-round pick. He's not happy there. Alex Highsmith's always injured. Y'all might need a new D-end. We need another wide receiver.
Oh, it's not necessarily a hot take. It's like a brown take,
Yeah.
like poop. Okay,
I love it.
why?
Because I've been saying for how long I'm ready to trade Alex Highsmith. I am. I think he's been awesome, but he's injured this year. He's out for a few games. He was dealing with an injury last year. Nick Herbig fills his role beautifully when Alex Highsmith is out. I'm ready for Nick Herbig to step up. He's playing like he wants a big contract, and I think we got to give it to him. So I'm kind of ready to say goodbye to Alex Highsmith.
I'll say this: AJ Brown has been getting really sad on Instagram lately.
He did. He
And-
just put out that tweet or something with the Bible verse. So
Yeah, he says he's not getting enough receptions, and I say, shut the fuck up, because you're winning. But there's too much of a connection there at Philly, man.
I
I don't know, dude.
Just before this, he loves Philly. But still, he doesn't seem happy there right now.
Jalen Hurts is the godfather of his kid. Do you just abandon that?
I mean, he was even kind of complaining about that last year, was he not? Because didn't they win the Super Bowl, and like the week later, he was like, "This doesn't satisfy me at all." He posted something about.
Okay, he did say that, but I don't take that as like a, oh,
but even-
this isn't good enough. Like, I take that as a never let anything be good enough. I've got to achieve higher now.
I took it
which is
as,
fine.
Hey, I want to be known in my career for how I perform, not the team statistics. I think he is a little.
I'll give you that.
Focused.
I'll give you that.
That kind of follows a stereotypical wide receiver one behavior. If we go about that,
Could not be us.
Especially
Couldn't be
in
us
the Pennsylvania state.
Pittsburgh. Could not be us.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast, but AJ Brown last year, there was a lot of controversy and people saying that him and Jalen were upset with each other, and it wasn't a good time in Philly. And I wrote those off because they told me to write them off. But this year, yeah, I don't know. AJ's been kind of non-existent. We haven't really needed him to win. I love him being in Philadelphia, though. He's a power player when he plays, but
I mean, they just came off their week 4 win without a single passing yard in the second half.
yes, they did.
Like that's crazy.
Best team in the league.
That's crazy.
Best quarterback in the
So-
league, really.
And yeah, he's been really quiet, and they haven't been needing to throw the ball. So it is a different story when you're not getting targets and you're 4-0 versus not getting targets and you're like 1-3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
But
But
I
let me
don't
just
know.
say,
running routes is pretty boring. I mean,
and not getting the ball.
yeah. Yeah, especially when you got a bum knee like he does, but
is it still bum? Or is it golden?
pretty sure it's still bum. I heard that he has to. Maybe this is all just hearsay, but I was pretty sure he still has to drain it after practice.
Oh, that's really gross.
You said that in the last episode.
It's still. Does it change the fact that it's gross? Week by week, still gross fluid getting out of your knee, dude.
Yeah, yeah. So do you guys really want somebody with fluid in your knee, in their knee?
It beats
I mean,
the second
have you
option
seen our
in Pittsburgh.
receiving core?
Yeah, you guys have another Ole Miss receiver. What are you guys complaining about?
What's better than one Ole Miss receiver, Ben? Two Ole Miss receivers.
This season, it's like 1.5 Ole Miss receivers, though.
Plus, it's a problem. Our wide receiver, too, right now is Calvin Austin, and he's hurt. He's going to be out for a while. So, yeah, he got a shoulder injury.
So what do we gain with that 4th-round pick?
Alex Highsmith.
I don't want Alex Highsmith.
Whoever you pick.
I don't want Alex Highsmith. Who's coming up in the 4th round?
You guys will find people.
Y'all know how.
But we don't need people.
I bet there's some really there's some dogs in the 4th round.
There are dogs.
We're not going to need it. If we already have A.J. Brown, we already have a solid D-line. We've got a super solid O-line. We've got power players in every position. What do we need this for? Obviously, lose people in the offseason, yeah. There's no win on Philly's side.
What about 3rd round?
What about 3rd?
I mean, Josh
they're the
Sweat
same age
was a
even.
4th rounder.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, what do you mean? Ooh. What? I feel like he's pretty good.
No, he's great.
Those 4th round players.
He's great, but he's also on a 4-year contract. We got him.
He was drafted in 2018, so he's getting a little old.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to prove that 4th round picks can be really nice.
They can be, but there just doesn't seem to be that much advantage for Philadelphia. Well, who's that? Oh my God, why can't I think of his name? Who's our other wide receiver?
Smith.
Not Smith.
What
is his name?
I'm sorry.
Our other wide receiver. Is it Shipley?
You can go get yourself a Dak Prescott, man. He was a 4th round pick.
Yeah, I don't want a Dak Prescott, bro.
Right. Big Kirko James came out of the 4th round.
Not opposed to Kirko James.
I'm just saying.
He's kind of cool.
George Kittle was a 4th round pick.
You know who I really want? Danny Dimes.
Oh, do you really?
He's the best quarterback in the NFL.
That could be electric, though, in Philly. The RPO, back with Saquon.
See?
You guys will finally throw the ball. It'd be kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, but what we got right now, we don't even need to throw it. It's awesome. Shut the fuck up. No more tush push, this guy. You guys did a tush push this week.
Finally.
Not with Aaron Rodgers, but...
Not with Aaron Rodgers. That was the best thing ever. He was standing there with his hands on his hips, pointing forward.
That was badass.
We're
Well,
going to get off topic just a little bit with the tush push. I just have to say, the Eagles need to be banned from doing the fake tush push because they did it last week.
yes, they did. Okay.
It's not fair.
They
fair.
should have done it then.
They do the original tush push so well. There's no need to do a fake. We need to ban Philadelphia from doing the fake tush push.
Fubia, you are going to hate what I got to talk about this week.
We need to ban the fake tush push. Just the fake tush push, just from Philadelphia. They already do the first one so well. They don't need to do a fake. We need to
Why
ban
not
the fake
both?
from Philadelphia.
You ever seen that commercial of the girl with like the taco shells and they're like soft tacos and hard tacos? Hey, why not both? It's the taco that like sits on the plate. You know, my like great grandfather was part of the patent for that. That's real.
What?
I swear to God. I found that out like 2 months ago. That's crazy, right?
He made the hard soft taco?
I don't know if he necessarily made them, but his name is on the patent.
You got proof?
Yeah.
You have taken that?
Hold on.
Does it get
I'm gonna
passed
call my
down?
mom.
Hey, babe.
Hey, we're recording an episode of Yins and Yous right now, and I need I need you to tell me if I'm right about this. Maybe I dreamed about it. Do we have somebody related to us that is on the patent for like the taco shells that sit flat?
Yeah.
Who is that?
My Uncle Tony.
Boom! Tone!
What? Now, they say he holds the patent, but he worked for Nabisco. Who did he work for? And what they said at his funeral was, of course, so he didn't make a lot of money off that because the company held the patent.
But his name is attached to it, right?
Yeah, I believe it is. And
Boom.
because I made that statement to my father recently about him not getting credit for it. He said, "Oh, I beg to differ."
Oh!
So I don't know.
Or Ritter royalty.
Well, no, his name is Richards.
Oh! Okay.
Anthony Richards.
Oh, well, but now people can look that up and prove that I'm right. Maybe. Probably not. But, all right, I'll let you get back to it. I love you.
I love you too.
All right.
Enjoy.
Bye. I told you.
How sweet.
How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
That's so random. That's just so random.
Well,
Give me your 3 truths and a lie.
oh, that's true. Oh, man, we've got a company, like, Christmas party that I guess I don't have to go to, but it's free food. And they always make us do 2 truths and a lie, which is bullshit.
You're fucking adults, dude. Come on.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't need to know everybody here. Like
Like the stupid icebreakers for like adult stuff. I had to do that in a conference I just went to, and I'm like, I don't fucking care.
come on, bro.
what
I
everybody
pay
else
taxes.
thinks. I'm never gonna see these people ever again. Like,
That's exactly it. I talk to these people on Teams maybe once every 2
I'm
months.
just here to get my job, get the work done. I truly don't care. I'm not here to make friends.
I'm really surprised the wedding that we were just at, that the bride didn't make us do that.
I wasn't at that wedding.
I know.
Awkward.
But at least I didn't have to play 2 truths and a lie. So I guess there's a win. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, wait, you didn't have to. Never
No.
mind.
I'm surprised we
drunk.
didn't.
Got nothing. But I think that'll probably do it for this edition of Harvey's Hot Seat.
Woo!
So, Harvey, do you have any final words for the viewers, which are me and Fubio?
Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl. Here we go.
Here we go.
Welcome back. We are back from our break. I hope that you guys enjoyed Harvey's Hot Seat. We got something a little bit different for you this episode. You know what people absolutely love and are not tired of?
What's that, Ben?
A tier list. Fubio, a tier list.
A tier list?
So, with this week's episode, we decided that we are going to try and rank the opposing team, or not opposing teams necessarily, but the team fan bases. So, obviously, let us know if we're right or wrong or whatever. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up here and hopefully not share anything that is too
I'm right.
damning.
You're wrong. Shut up.
Where is... Fubio, transition me.
Shoot.
All right, we're back. I figured out how to hide my personal info. So, I thought that we would go ahead and just do it division by division.
Alrighty.
So, you want to go ahead, start with the AFC East. First and foremost, Bills Mafia.
I don't know another fan base that loves throwing snowballs at the other team.
I do love how rowdy they are. I do like that.
I mean, like the smashing tables and tailgating thing, and like again, like they pack a stadium.
They
and
do.
It's like -6 degrees.
They do. They're used to it, man. It's pretty cool.
They're a good fan base.
No, they're a good fan base that's, again, rowdy without being too annoying.
You haven't played the Bills in the playoffs when you just want your team to score, and they're getting fucking pummeled with snowballs.
I guess the snowballs do. Yeah, okay.
Like, I get so pissed off. Like, why can't they stop throwing fucking snowballs?
Okay, so for, like, snowballs alone, where do you put them?
For every other team but the Steelers, I mean, they're pretty high. I think you have to put them. But you go S tier at the gate. I think you have to.
S tier for the Bills?
I think they're really good, dude.
I'm willing to go A tier because I think the snowballs knock him down a little bit. But like,
I don't know any Bills fans outside of Buffalo, so
that's also a really good point.
okay, A tier.
So, all right,
A-tier.
all right, settle on A
We'll throw it
tier.
in there. We'll see how we go afterwards.
I like that.
We'll bounce around, but they're pretty good.
All
They're
right.
good.
Next up, Patriots. This one can be divisive.
See, this is a fan base full of bandwagoners from Tom Brady and are too embarrassed to hop off the bandwagon because they sucked for a while.
That's absolutely true. And now I'm
I'm pretty sure Boston fans are all like really racist. So
I personally haven't heard that, but I'll take your word on it.
especially like for the Celtics. I mean, I
Really?
across, like this is like just Boston in general. Yeah. You hear other players talk about it.
See, I was gonna raise him up a little bit because like you said, they're all bandwagons from Tom Brady, but they're willing to stick around even when they're not having that great of a season. Like I mean, we know a couple. I can't think of his last name, and I won't say his last name, but Alex. He's a big Pats fan.
I feel like he's a big Tom Brady fan.
But
See, again,
did
are
he
they
switch
Pats
up?
fans?
Did he switch up and go to Tampa Bay, or did he stay with the Patriots?
Stays with the Patriots, but he posted a lot of Tom Brady stuff, not a lot of Pats stuff.
See, I mean, I'm willing to put him in C tier if you were, but I could push up to B tier.
I think we got to put the B tier.
B tier?
There's a lot of teams we can put in this B or the C and D tier.
All right, I like that. Dolphins fans. Honestly, I don't really have too much to say about them.
I don't know Dolphins fans too well. I know this one guy on TikTok. His name's Kickball Dad. And he's a really big Dolphins fan. And he just talks football nonsense.
Yeah?
It's his daughter that just records him just doing football stuff. So
Well,
it's like that weird like autism kind of kink where like you're just like really really into one thing. He's
I
really
understand.
really into the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kickball Dad.
yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to put them in a B tier. They're not like. The thing is, they're not super imposing, which is a good thing to a point.
Yeah, it's not really like a threatening environment heading to Miami.
Yeah.
So,
but they also, I wish that they were a little bit more rowdy because they just don't offer much to the table. Kind of like their team.
That's also very true. So is this our first C tier?
I could put them in a C tier.
I mean, let's just throw them in there. You know,
Fuck it.
Yeah. What are they gonna do?
Boom.
Sue us?
All right, moving on to the next division. We are going AFC West.
Well, hold on, dude.
What?
You forgot the
Oh my
Jets.
God! Who would have thought that I would have forgot the Jets?
Oh no, the Jets. J-E-T. What just immediately into the D tier? No
Okay.
conversation.
They're a team that sticks to their roots. Their fans are. I'm not going to say diehard.
I've only
for
known them when the Jets are really bad, so like I don't know what they were at their peak.
Hey, honest to God, yeah.
I really don't know.
But they're willing to stick with their team, which is something that I'm willing to put them in C tier
they had
for.
that brief era of like Mark Sanchez, but that's all.
Yeah, but who cares? Brett Favre was there at one point.
He was. Aaron Rodgers was there for one point, and they ran him out of town. They ran him out of town. Fuck the Jets.
Fuck
dude.
it, D tier.
Fuck the Jets.
All right, now move.
John, if you're listening, fuck you. He's a Jets
Oh my
fan.
God, I forgot he was a Jets fan. How could he do
Aaron
that
Rodgers'
to himself?
downfall is not happening.
Ew,
It's not
dude.
happening.
Hey, you know how we open each episode with a crisp, nice beer can?
Yeah. Mid-episode.
Mid-episode, crack.
It's the first time ever. Oh my god.
All right, so John sucks. Let's go ahead and move on to the AFC West.
All right.
Pick a team. Pick a team.
Let's go Raiders.
Raiders.
See, this one I'm going to put really low and I'm going to blame it on the NFL for moving them from Oakland to Vegas.
Okay,
Vegas fans suck. They can't pack a crowd.
They can't.
cannot.
They can't. And the ones that are
Oakland's a little more
diehard
rowdy.
about it, kind of assholes. I've only met
That's also
one
true.
Raiders fan in person, and he had 2 teeth, and he delivered me Domino's pizza at Myrtle Beach. And I asked him to get me a vape, and he didn't.
That's shocking.
So, I'm.
My one thing I like about the Raiders. You ever see like the meme where people talk about like when it's broadcasting NFL games and like they'll just randomly pan to like the crowd and it's just some guy like obnoxiously dressed like decked out.
Yep.
A lot of those come from Raiders fans. So.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking about. Like they are the ones that I have
But
seen
I think
are
those are the
diehard.
Oakland Raiders. I think those are the Oakland Raider fans. Vegas Raiders suck.
Vegas
I
Raiders
don't
do
like the
suck.
Raiders.
I'd be willing to put them D tier.
Okay. Yeah, throw 'em
Fuck it. I like that. All right. You wanna pick another one? Round robin it.
there. Let's go. I'm gonna do the same thing. Chargers.
Chargers.
I feel like the
okay.
San Diego Chargers were way better than the LA Chargers.
They got to stop moving these teams, man.
They got to start moving. They're trying to move them to
Sucks.
higher markets, but like the fan bases are way better.
Yeah.
And again, like LA, I don't know. I'm not really liking LA Chargers. San Diego Chargers.
We've already
Which
got a
is
team in
entirely
LA,
different story.
man.
Yeah, now there's 2. And again, I think they're one. That
St. Louis was better.
They don't pack it too much.
Yep.
Yeah, St. Louis. We'll get into the Rams later. It's the same problem, but yeah, I feel like they don't pack SoFi very well, dude. I don't know if it's just like an intimidatingly large stadium or what. I feel like SoFi doesn't get packed.
Now, okay, I will say, they're another situation where they aren't very like obnoxious. They aren't bad. I wouldn't put them all the way at the bottom at D.
No.
I would put them somewhere between B and C.
Yeah, I put them at C. They had like that one moment where like that super obnoxious Chargers fan of like you remember like the Asian woman that was just
Oh my God, I was
way
yes
too into it. Yeah, that was
yeah,
Chargers.
but okay, conspiracy theory time.
Just planted there.
Well, wasn't she also found like at a Minnesota game?
Yeah, yes, but she said it was for her son's team. That was
Yeah, what? My dad doesn't wear Eagles stuff. He never wears Eagles stuff.
I don't know, man. Pretty weird.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm fine with them right there.
I'm kind of less fine with them right there after remembering that. Okay, Broncos or Chiefs? Who do we want to go
Let's
with?
go Broncos.
I like the Broncos better.
I like the Broncos.
Broncos are fine, dude. I like the Broncos fan base. It kind
They
of
were really bad for a while.
they
kinda
were
slung around.
they were.
Post Peyton Manning.
I was gonna say yeah. Peyton Manning was he was such a staple there though. I don't know.
This is the sheriff brought him a Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. I'd put them up in the B tier. They are not bad, and plus their team is they're coming back. I kind of like the Broncos, just to watch them. Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Their new uniforms are kind of cool.
New uniforms look really good. And Sutton,
like 'em.
dude. I mean, granted, we're not talking about the team itself, but fans themselves, I'd put them B.
Okay.
They're kind of mid tier.
I'll let you do that.
Yeah, they're nothing crazy.
We still have an S tier we haven't even touched yet.
Oh, we'll get there.
Wishes for the Kansas City Chiefs. Just
Let
Just-
me go ahead. They don't know football. They don't know anything. They like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
How many of these fans are Taylor Swift fans?
Listen, I don't care about Taylor Swift in the football scene. Whatever, like it or don't, it doesn't really matter.
Let's try and judge this based off of like pre-Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
I've never met them.
Yes.
Never met them.
All the Chiefs fans I know are all the girls that I went to high school with.
Yeah.
That haven't found a hobby yet.
Yeah.
Post-college.
Man, they're gonna listen to this episode and get so
I'm
mad.
sorry, I feel bad because my hobby is a podcast, and I know that's lame too. So I know,
But look how much fun we're having.
but I'm having a good time. Yeah, just like leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm willing to put Kansas City still at D because I have a personal vendetta against them. Travis Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Patrick Mahomes. Man, we cannot get his name right this episode. They've ruined the league.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe it's a hot take. I don't know. Patrick is really good.
League.
Mahomes is a great quarterback.
Do tell. I'm interested in this now. Do tell. Explain, please.
This league used to mean something, right? Even when Tom Brady was fucking crushing it with the Pats, this league used to mean something. And ever since Patrick Mahomes went to Big Red, it's all about the flashiness. It's all about the stats.
Is this a different brand of football? Or I can't tell if football is just different now or if I'm just trying to be blinded by nostalgia because we grew up with such a great we grew up with Brady, grew up with Ben.
The early
Breeze,
2000s for
the Mannings.
football was electric.
Am I blinded by nostalgia to say that this era of the NFL is just not the same?
No, I don't think that you're blinded by it at all. I think that this era of the NFL, I've said it many a time in the podcast, it is a money league. Which, whether that's good or bad, I won't say. I personally think it's bad. I miss when the players didn't make multi-million-dollar deals and they put themselves on the line for something that they really loved. And
Remember when like the Pro Bowl used to be like an actual football game?
yes.
That people played in?
Yeah, I used to really enjoy it when I was a kid, and I don't enjoy it
And
anymore.
it sucked, and like they've changed it every year because they're trying to figure out what to do because nobody wants to play in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, and I won't. I can't blame it on Patrick Mahomes, obviously, but his rise was during the downfall of the NFL.
Go ahead and blame it on Mahomes.
Fuck it, I'll blame it on
Go ahead.
Mahomes. I hate Patrick Mahomes.
The Bears could have taken him, but they took Mr. Trubisky, so really, fuck the Bears.
The Bears.
Go Bears.
So if you're comfortable with it, I'm going to put them at D tier.
I'll let you ride with it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. That does it for the AFC West, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
For the South. Let's go to the South. We'll finish the North. Let's go to the South right now.
All right. Where do you want to go from here, man?
Oh, see, these are all like kind of fun.
These are fun.
Ooh, yeah, the Jags, you have the Texans, the Titans, and the Colts. There's a little rivalry between Texans and the Titans because the Titans used to be the Houston Oilers, and then they moved to Tennessee for the Titans, and Houston's like, oh, we used to be the Houston Oilers. And they're like, no, fuck you.
Can I say something, though? Let's go ahead and let's run with the Titans here. I know that we were just talking about we don't like the relocation. I like them way more since they went to Tennessee. Didn't like the Houston Oilers.
A lot of these are like kind of newer teams too, for the most part.
Oh yeah,
I feel like the Jags are fairly new, and then the Texans are like the newest.
Yeah, yeah.
Colts got some history.
They do.
Good.
They do.
Yeah.
I have never met a bad Titans fan. I know a couple of them, and all of them are ride or die for their team, but they also know where they're at.
You know what? And that's all.
That's fine. I think, admitting that your team isn't the greatest, but still loving them with every aspect of your being, that's a lot of respect from me. For the most part. There's some teams on here that have fans like that I really don't like, but at least, again, Tennessee knows where they're at.
Okay. I feel like they show up the games even though they're really bad.
Yeah, I'd say it's a high B, a low A. They aren't a Bills Mafia. Don't get me wrong.
They're no Bill. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know if I like them with the Bills though, because that's just an entirely different breed. I'd go high B.
Okay, I like high B.
I would go with top of the B tier. Yes.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, moving on. Do you want to go ahead and hit the Texans?
Man, what about the Texans fan base do we like?
I can't think of anything that I like about the Texans.
J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt, yeah.
Deshaun Watson.
Man, they are just kind of a nobody fan base. I've never met a Texans fan.
Yeah.
Never once. Sketch.
Okay, so let's base it off a sketch here.
He was really funny for a while.
He was really funny for a while. He still kind of is funny.
I haven't seen his stuff in a long time.
Well, he kind of got a lot of hate for something he did a little bit away. Yeah, some people didn't like it, but he was just like, hey, what's up, guys? Come on.
All right, well, so the Texans are gay.
Tuesday.
That's really funny. But that...
You said the Texans are really gay? I don't know why. Is that what you just said?
There's nothing wrong with
catch
that.
up on that.
Nothing wrong with that. At all. But for that...
Seriously.
Put them in C tier.
That's average.
Honestly, yeah, they're just an average fan base. There's nothing.
I don't think they're bad.
There's nothing there.
That makes them good. Okay.
All right. 2 teams. I'll let you pick.
Oh, let's go Colts.
Colts.
Lucas Oil Stadium's a pretty big stadium.
It's a great stadium. They fill up a crowd. And again, they're another team since Andrew Luck has passed that people have they've stayed.
You know what? You just say that, and I remember that Andrew Luck announced his retirement because he was ridiculed with injuries, and they booed him out of the stadium, and that makes me sick.
You raise a really good point.
Makes me sick. They booed him, and he cried.
He was a great quarterback.
They booed him out of the stadium.
He was a great quarterback.
They couldn't protect him.
And the man just wanted to live his life.
Put him in the B tier for that, or the D tier.
The D tier.
The D
Oh
tier.
my God.
Justice for Andrew Luck, man.
Oh my God.
On. They booed him out of the stadium when he announced his retirement.
Yeah, I'll stick with it. I think that they should be a low C, but I'll stick with the D tier.
And they all wanted to kill Gardner Minshew when he missed that incomplete pass to get into the playoffs just recently.
I love Gardner Minshew. Anyway. All right, finish up with the Jags. We've got nothing to say about them. They've got Trevor Lawrence. They were really cool with Blake Bortles.
Blake Bortles is the name I was thinking of.
Yep. They used to have a really cool helmet, the like black and gold gradient, and then they got rid of that.
You remember that crazy time in 2017 where the 4 quarterbacks left in the Super Bowl were Tom Brady, Blake Bortles, Case Keenum, and Nick Foles?
Yeah.
What a wild.
That was a weird year, and then the Eagles won.
And then the Eagles won. Should have been the Killer Bees, but I digress.
Bad take.
What? What? Bad take? They played awful that game, and they were phenomenal the entire season.
I just like to get you riled up.
Blake
I'm
Bortles.
sorry.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness,
well,
that gave me a heart attack.
Listen, if the Eagles weren't going to
cow.
take it, I was really kind of rooting for Blake Bortles, man. Something I liked about the
Could
guy.
have had a Pennsylvania Super Bowl, man.
We could have. Man, there was a chance for it, and that would have been
And
awesome.
that was it. Yeah.
That
Ben
would have been
Roethlisberger versus
awesome.
Nick Foles.
Oh, and we missed out on it. You know what?
It's fine.
They're nothing.
The only Jags fan I can think of right now, and this is just internet drama, Ned Fulmer for the Chod Guys that cheated on his wife. Big Jaguars fan.
Wait, really? Why do you know
Yeah.
that?
I was a pretty big Try Guys guy.
Really?
Try Guys.
he just released a podcast with his
Yeah,
ex-wife.
he's trying to make money off of him being a piece of shit cheating on his wife. There's a disgusting jerk.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
He was like, "How did that make you feel?"
it was. So I was driving in the car with my wife and we were listening to it, and it is, in all fairness, it's an hour of her shitting on.
Oh,
him,
yeah.
being terrible. And he's just taking it like a little bitch.
Because he makes money off of it.
But he made money off it,
Yeah.
so I didn't feel very good.
Fucking
about myself.
asshole.
But during the episode, fucking asshole. Anyway, this is my experience with Jags fan. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Don't cheat on your significant other. Come
Amen.
on.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, AFC North.
Where do you want to start with this one? I'm gonna let you lead this one for the most part.
I got my case for why the Steelers should be in S tier.
I'm not gonna put him in S tier.
No, listen.
Are we starting off with the Steelers?
Listen, we're talking about it right
All
now.
right.
This is the best fandom, and in the NFL, in my opinion, because they fill every stadium, home or away. Other teams have to hand out promotional towels to their fans because they know Pittsburgh fans are coming and they're bringing their terrible towels. They're trying to wash it out, and it doesn't work. And part of the reason I was talking about, like, SoFi doesn't fill up very well and the Raiders don't fill up very well, they fill up with Steeler fans when we're playing them because you just see a sea full of yellow towels. And again, another reason, we went to Atlanta a few years ago, and it was in Atlanta, Marcus Mariota threw a pick, and the stadium erupted with cheers because it was full of Steeler Nation. This is a team, they travel, they're passionate, and, like, again, other teams try to color out the terrible towels that are brought to their home team, and it doesn't work. You're shaking my head like you want me to be wrong, but you know I'm not wrong.
You're gonna hate this take.
With what?
You guys are just Cowboys fans, but in a different font, man.
What does that even mean?
What do you mean, what does it mean? You guys are always, oh, this is our year. This is our year. We're the best team in the league. We're the best team ever. We're taking it all the way. We're going to win. Oh, what's that? 9-8.
I can promise you every Steeler fan is not happy with 9-8 and is not happy with Mike Tomlin. I can promise you.
This year.
What do you mean this year?
This year. I have not seen
about this
any Mike Tomlin criticism until this year.
You haven't. What? That is. You follow the wrong people.
Okay.
You follow the wrong
Listen.
people.
Listen.
Follow the
Granted,
wrong people.
I don't follow Steelers accounts.
There you go.
That being said, for how long have I said Mike Tomlin was the problem? And you guys batted me to the side, said I was nothing.
I refuse to believe it because I'm a glass super full kind of guy. But I was the only one saying you were wrong. A lot of people would have agreed with you for a while. I wanted to root. It's hard to root against your head coach. But now,
Oh, no, it's
like,
not.
Kinda,
No, it's not.
I want him to do good.
Yes, you want him to do good, but if he makes a dumbass decision, that's when I root against him.
I've run out of excuses to get him, so now I don't like him. We're on the same page.
But that's exactly it. That's exactly it. This year is the best year for Steelers fans I've ever seen.
Am I the only Steelers fan you're looking at?
No, my whole family is Steelers fans. I live with
Your
him.
dad's hated Mike.
My dad
Tomlin
has
for a
hated Mike Tomlin since he joined the league. That being said,
while.
every year it just feels like the same rhetoric of we're going to make it. We're going all the way. But nothing has changed. This is the only year that I have seen where things have changed.
I say every year that we're going to the Super Bowl, but how many of those years have I meant it? You know, there's a difference in that. There's a difference in that.
Making a fucking excuse.
There's a difference in that. Hey, we're going to the Super Bowl. I know that's not true. I know that's not true. You think Mitch Trubisky and Kenny Pickett were taking us to the Super Bowl? Fuck no.
Kenny
I'm
Pickett
shocked
took
we
us
got
to a
9
Super
wins.
Bowl.
Okay. Did he take it to the Super Bowl, or was he on the team when you went to the
He
Super Bowl?
played while we were on the Super Bowl run.
Did he? In the
Yeah, he
playoffs?
played in the playoffs.
Was it because you beat the shit out of somebody?
Yeah, I don't remember what
Well.
team, but he did a lot of QB kneels.
His knee got really dirty.
Okay,
Okay, but anyway, you're looking for fandoms. I'm telling you, this is the best well-traveled team in the NFL. And that means something. I don't know. Again, if other teams are trying to cancel out the terrible towels by handing out other towels for their fans, and the fans don't use them, it doesn't work.
I'd put him at a B tier.
That's criminal. No. B? No, that's criminal.
I'd put him at a B tier.
No, they're A. I want S, you want B? A. There.
It is in the middle, but I don't agree with it. I'd put him at a B tier. They
I
suck.
don't agree with it either. We agree to disagree.
All right. Take us to your division rivals. Who do you want next?
Put the Browns. Let's go there. You know.
This is gonna be. You might hate this take too.
Well, see, no. Well, here's on. Let me tell you my thing. So there's not a lot of fan bases that would throw a parade for an 0-16 season.
Exactly.
So part of me is like, and you know what? Like, I don't think I'd be a fan of the Steelers if they were as bad as the Browns were consistently.
I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods when the Browns went on their 0-16 run, and my manager was a huge Browns fan, and he changed the light for me. He told me all the time, he was like, our team fucking sucks. Our team is the worst team that I've ever seen.
They threw a parade.
And you know what? He loved them. He would wear their jerseys on game day. He was so proud of it. But it's not a Titans situation because the Titans actually kind of have somewhat of a team. And granted, the Browns have a defense this year. But they are the most consistent fan base I've ever seen in football.
It's consistent. You put them above the Steelers.
I'm not putting them in a fucking S tier. Oh my
Okay.
God.
Don't even put them in the A tier.
I was
Relax.
going to say a B tier.
Okay.
Are you willing to concede with that? It's a good fan base.
I mean,
They love their team, even though they have a
love
rapist
their
at a
team.
quarterback.
And they're now. Here's the thing.
Allegedly.
They're kind of. I don't know. They're kind of proud of that. I don't know. So, like,
I've never
How much
heard a
is it?
Browns fan go, "Fuck yeah." He touched some women.
you don't remember the T-shirts that were being sold outside of the stadium of Browns, and it says "Bitch, I need a massage." You don't remember that? You don't I remember that.
All right, I'll put him at a C tier.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm not saying that's all Browns fans, but that's not no Browns fans.
Man, we still have the S tier completely free.
Well, I
Wonder
tried
who's
to
gonna
fill
go
it.
there.
I tried to fill it.
Wonder who's gonna go there. All right. Next up, let's go with the Ravens.
This is another very passionate fan base.
It is a very passionate fan base. They don't cause a lot of trouble, from what I've seen. They just do really care about their team.
Like the Steelers, they've always really been competitive, so they were always a fun team to root for.
Yeah, this is up to you, man.
But no, it's up to you. Let me hear what you have to say.
They're another team that, again, like we said, they care, but they don't show it a lot. I wouldn't put them as low as the Browns. I'm not going to put them on the same level as the Steelers.
Well, it looks like there's one category. That
There is
perfectly fits
one
what you're talking
letter
about.
that they could go at. I'd put them at a B tier.
Ooh, okay.
I'd put them at a B tier.
This is going to be a really interesting listen word.
Yeah, there are going to be so many people that say that we don't know ball, or that I don't know ball.
I don't know, man. You're the one moving stuff around. My hands are up here. So, I don't know. I've said my piece. All right, so that leaves us at the Bengals.
Last team.
The Bengals threw trash at Ben Roethlisberger when he was carted off for an injury.
Yes, they did.
And then Ben Roethlisberger came back and beat him, and it was awesome.
But you know what? Not that this is talking to the fans. Remind me of his name. Andy Dalton.
Red Rocket.
He sat down and prayed with the Steelers during games that they had injuries. I don't remember. Was it Shazier?
Probably.
I think it was Shazier.
Yeah, probably.
He sat down and he sat with all the Steelers, and he sat there and prayed with Ryan, and I thought that was awesome. And I've got some respect for the Bengals. That being said, their fan base.
The Bengals also killed Antonio Brown.
They did kill Antonio Brown.
They gave him CTE.
And that's completely true. At least Juju stood up for him after that perfect hit.
But knocked that guy out, yeah. Next time they played, it was awesome.
No, that was a bad year for the Bengals. I did not like the Bengals then. I'd put them in the same category as the Browns, in all honesty.
Like now?
Joe Burrow's really good when he's alive.
For the Bengals. Womp womp.
But
Injury number 3. He's going to win his 3rd Comeback Player of the Year award next year.
if he does, that would be crazy.
He will. He's
To get comeback player for 3 years.
He's out for the season, as long as he plays all of next year, unless he gets another injury.
Wild.
Stupid organization.
I would put the Bengals at a C, personally. I don't think that they would have the fan base that they would without Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, that's the AFC.
That is the whole AFC. Moving on to the better National Football League.
It's the easier league.
Do we want to start with the East, or do we want to just piss?
Sure, let's do it. Start with the East.
All right. Well, you started.
Go ahead and make your case for why the Eagles are the S tier, and they're going to be the only S tier.
You're going to love this take.
Oh my God.
You're going to love this take. They are not an S tier community.
Oh yeah.
They're not.
Really?
I love being able to walk around any town in the USA and see a guy with an Eagles jersey and be able to look at him and go Birds. And it's a communal head nod. It's awesome. That being said, one time I was at a Marshall's and this guy was wearing an Eagles jersey, and so was I, because it was Sunday, and I said, "Hey man, go Birds." And he looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And that left a bad taste in my mouth. That was 2 years ago, and I think about that.
Were you wearing pants?
Yeah, I was wearing pants.
Okay, well,
I was wearing. Well, maybe I was wearing shorts. I don't know, but I had something covering my balls.
All right, I was making sure. Maybe that's why he thought you were crazy.
No, I walked around and
I do the same thing.
I said, "Hey man, go Birds," and he was like, "Whatever," and walked away. Now, that guy obviously does not speak for the whole Eagles organization. I've had great encounters with Eagles fans. I've thrown stuff at Seahawks fans in Philadelphia, and it was awesome.
You've thrown stuff at Eagles players in Philadelphia.
I had a hot dog one time, and I feel bad about it.
That's one time too many. That's one time too many. That's one time way too many to be throwing stuff
If
at
Carson
people.
ever listens to this, I'm really sorry. That being said,
I'm sorry, Carson. I'm sorry.
We were talking about this earlier. There's a lot of bandwagon fans for Philadelphia now. I know some of them.
Oh yeah. Oh, I did do that.
Yeah, we both do.
Yeah.
And that, it leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I know that it's always going to happen. There's always going to be bandwagons for a good team. But it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like it.
All right.
And there's a lot of assholes in Philadelphia.
Dude, they're from Philly, fucking Philly.
I
don't like them, they don't care.
I love that mindset. I really do. And Nick Sirianni is an asshole, and I love that about him. I gotta go A tier. Because I know that I know that you're not gonna want to put him S tier.
Well then yeah, okay, let's put them in the A tier.
Okay.
They're better than the Steelers, so put the Steelers in the S tier. So there we go. Problem solved.
That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
Nobody travels well like the Steelers fan base.
That is not true.
Nobody does.
That is not
That
true.
is true.
I went to
True.
the Eagles. I went to a Washington game, and you know how much red I saw? None. I saw green everywhere. I sat next to a Washington player. He was like, "This is the time. We're gonna beat the Eagles." And you know what? He cried afterwards.
Steelers
Fuck it.
fans
The
fill
Eagles go to the S
stadium.
tier.
Steelers fans fill stadiums in Vegas, Ben. Vegas. They fill them in L.A., across the country of where Pittsburgh is from.
Well, I don't know what happens in other country or other states because I've never been to those. But you know what? I see a lot of green every time I watch a game.
I see a lot of black and gold when I watch a game.
Then let's
see it at a waste.
just both put them at A. Are you comfortable with that?
Well, you know what? I love all the fan bases, the Steeler fans, so I don't have bad taste in my mouth from other fans.
Because you guys aren't good.
We're great! Exactly!
All right, let's move on. Let's go to the Commanders. Like I just said, I went to a Washington game, and there was a Commanders fan. Well, they were the football team at the time. There was a football team fan right next to me. Him and his dad, they had season tickets, and you know what? That guy was the highlight of my night. That guy was really fun, and I hope that he's doing well. I've got a video of us somewhere. But that's honestly my only real interaction with a Washington football team fan.
I don't know how. Yeah, they've been a lot of different sports teams in the last few years.
Yeah, you know what? Talking about teams moving location, I want to talk about teams changing their name.
There's only been one in recent history.
And I don't care. I
You
just
don't care that they're changing their name?
no, I don't like that they keep changing their name.
Well, now I think they're done.
For
just
now,
better.
what if a commander gets offended? What happens then? Do we go back to the Redskins? I don't. Okay, all the people that have Washington Redskins merch, that's just a clear fuck you. All the people that have Washington football team merch, that's just a clear why would you do that?
But people have done that. So
People have done that.
people bought Washington football team jerseys.
So what team are you really a fan of? It's the most bipolar team in the league.
Maybe it's more just the front office that you're a fan of.
I think it's the front office that I'm not a fan of.
Well, maybe now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They're the Commanders, and I don't know.
They have a stupid logo. It's a W. What's
A
that?
lot of these are just letters.
Yeah, but
No,
like
these are
they're
just
cool. There are a lot of birds. Damn it, there are a lot of birds.
There's a lot of birds.
I would put
Few.
I would put the Washington Commanders. I'd put them at a C tier.
I was thinking C or D.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one fan was really cool, but he didn't make up for it.
That's
Didn't make up for it.
Yeah, I hate to see that.
Moving on from there, let's go ahead and go to the Giants.
Okay.
They are kind of a nothing fan base. I got to be honest. New York does not know how to have a good team or a good fan base or anything. Also, they play in New Jersey.
That's true.
That's stupid. Play in New York.
It's a little silly.
Yeah,
They're not a New York team.
I hate that. I don't like that they
They're
share a stadium.
They were all really mad when Saquon Barkley left.
They were.
If you watch the Hard Knocks on HBO Max,
I did
when
not.
they it's like the funniest. It's so funny.
Really?
Yeah, because it takes you in on the inside of it, and it told the GM Colin Saquon. And he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna let you go, respectfully." And then the owner is like, "Man, I'm gonna have a really hard time sleeping if Saquon goes to Philly." And he
Uh-oh.
went to Philly.
Uh-oh.
Then he went to Philly. Even more hilarious in the HBO of the Hard Knocks is the GM is sitting in his office with his family, and he's asking his kids.
I
just, like,
did
playing
see
around.
that. Yeah.
He's like, who do you guys want to draft? And his oldest son is like, Jaden Daniels is the best player.
I
in
did
this-
see that.
in
Yeah.
this draft class. He's like, you got to go. He's like, go all in on Jaden Daniels, and then he did it, and now Jaden Daniels is awesome.
His son knows better. His son knows ball.
Yeah, dude, son knows ball.
I will say I am very happily married to a New York Giants fan. So I feel like I can't put them below C. But
Is she actively a Giants fan?
She doesn't really care about football. She really liked Eli Manning.
Well, okay, then maybe Eli Manning's been gone a long time. Maybe there's a lot of people. That
She
tell
was
me that.
really upset when they traded Saquon Barkley, though. And I rubbed it in her face.
And then you bought his jersey.
I did buy his jersey for her to wear. She said no.
Does she wear it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you can't wear a divisional rival jersey. All right, I'm right there.
I mean,
I'm in the thought process of it.
if you want to put him... The fact that she doesn't follow football anymore and she still wasn't willing to wear an Eagles jersey. Maybe that's a C tier.
That gives it a bump over the Jets. So yeah,
I would say they're
C
better
tier.
than the Jets as far as fan bases go.
Respectable C tier. There we
John. All right. Final.
go. Boys.
Them boys.
Damn boys.
D tier.
See, they're always like this is our year, and they're full of bandwagons.
They are. They are. They're full of bandwagoners, and they don't have a good team. Which,
America's team, my ass.
yeah, it's a team of delusion. They're ass. I don't even need to talk about them. I'm putting them at D tier. They're a shit team. They're a shit team with a shit fan base, and anybody who likes them also likes the Yankees.
And the Lakers.
And the Lakers. Bandwagon ass bitch.
Hilariously, because we know someone.
Hey, Calvin.
It makes fits all the more better. And you compared us to the Cowboys. Move
I
on.
said you're the Cowboys in a different font, dude.
We're way better. We actually win games, and we're good, and we're cool.
All right.
Don't. Do
So-
no.
All right. Moving on to the NFC North. Where do you want to start from here?
Let's go with the Lions. Lions fans have blown up recently.
They have.
Because they've been good recently.
They have.
haven't
Another
been
team with
selling
some
out
bandwagons.
stadiums. Yeah, I was going to say, they weren't selling out stadiums when they were 0-16, and there was no parade when they were 0-16.
That's true. I also...
Now, granted, nowadays, they do fill stadiums.
They do.
But
They do. They're a good team. We have a very good friend of ours that became a Lions fan. In his defense, he'd never
It
watched...
was right before they...
It was literally the year that they became good, but he liked them just slightly before the year started.
Yeah, it was like right before the year that they made the NFC Championship for the first time.
It was
Like-
his first time watching football. He's in our fantasy league. He wanted to play, and he saw Amon-Ra without any stats or anything, and he said, "That's my team."
He's like, this guy's fun to watch.
And you know what? Good for him.
And he's been riding with it.
Good for him. I'm excited to see the Lions have a terrible year. Not because I want them to have a bad year, but because I want Trevor to feel the blow of following a terrible team.
He's been a little too blessed recently.
He has. It's been 3 years too blessed.
3 years way too blessed. But I don't know. I feel like the fans that go there are pretty alright.
Now, well, I was at the gas station. This was right before we played Washington last year.
Yes.
I was at the gas station. I was filling up my car, and this guy drove by, and he went, "Fucking Eagles jersey!" And I turned around, and I gave him like a smirk, and he's wearing a Detroit hat. And he goes, "I'm just fucking with you. I hope you destroy them. We're going to see you in the Super Bowl." And I said, we're in the same, it doesn't matter. We're both in the NFC, but
That can't work.
it's cool, man. And he was like, "It doesn't matter, man. Have a good one." And I thought that was really cool. I thought that was awesome. He was clearly drunk driving. But
Well, hopefully he didn't kill anybody.
I don't think he did, which I'm willing to put Lions fans up at B tier.
B.
Yeah. All right. I like that.
Perfect.
All right. You want to go with the Bears.
The Bears.
Bears fans, I do like the Bears. I think that's fun. I think it's kooky.
They show up all the time.
They do show up, and
They're
they're
always rocking the sweaters.
they're terrible.
Yeah.
They're not a good team.
Week 1, I was at Soldier Field. I was tailgating.
Oh, yeah?
It was packed.
Was it really?
Packed. Yeah. It was packed. After
Good
the
for
year that
them.
we had.
After living, I mean, you guys have had Caleb Williams for a year, and you guys are still willing to rock with him.
Mm-hmm.
There's something to be said there. Shit. I'm willing to put him at a low B to a high C. Because they are a bad team, but if you can vouch for them, I mean, if they were tailgating out there.
It was a pretty electric environment, and it was packed.
Their stadium is always pretty full. Yeah, granted, yeah, first week of football, but their stadium's always pretty full. They get loud.
I throw them in the B.
I'm willing to throw them in B.
Dare I throw them in B?
I'm totally willing to throw them in B. Let's see, we got Packers and Vikings.
These are all really good fan bases.
These are good fan bases. I'm willing to put them up there. Like, honestly, we could knock out both of these because these are both. Hold on, I just remembered something. Again, at Dick's Sporting Goods when I worked there, I had another manager that was a huge Packers fan, and he was a really nice guy. His name was Tyler. He's now my mail carrier, which is pretty cool. But he was overly obnoxious anytime that Green Bay was playing. Now, I will say Green Bay has gotten a lot better over the years, and he has something to root about. But this was like end of Rodgers. He was still pretty good. They weren't a bad team, but they weren't as good as they used to be. I would put Green Bay, personally, in a C tier.
Ooh. They poured beer all over Amon Ra recently.
Yeah, that's not cool. I did.
Year.
Yep. That's not cool.
Remember that?
That's not cool.
They wear cheese.
Also, yeah, the cheesehead is stupid.
Wisconsin.
I don't give a shit about Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I would go for C for the cheesehead alone. C for cheese.
Oh, C for cheese. Dang it, that does work. Doesn't it?
That's up to you. You make the final call.
I mean, we got to reorganize these once we're finished. But yeah,
Whoa, reorganize? What are you talking about?
We haven't even touched that C tier, and I can promise you, there's not a fan base here that is going in that S tier, or at the S as well.
Hold on.
No,
there's one. We'll get to it.
It's gonna make me mad. Okay. All right. Vikings. They do the skull.
I do like the skull.
And it's always really loud.
I mean, like we talked about last week, if I wasn't an Eagles fan, I'd probably be a Vikings fan. So I'm willing to put them up there.
I put them up there as well.
I like Vikings fans, besides that one Asian lady who also wore that jersey.
And then the Minnesota Miracle with Stephon Diggs, that catch center.
That was amazing.
Was like probably one of the loudest stadiums ever.
I would. This might be controversial. It might be a hot take. I'd be willing to put them at A tier.
I was gonna say, do you put them at the A?
I would be willing to put them at A.
Skull.
It's pretty cool. They're a good team. They're fun to watch. There's no drama in the fan base. I would put it. Yeah, I'd put them at A.
All right. Okay.
I would not put them at an S tier, but they're pretty close.
All right. Riddle me this. What's the S tier? What division is the S tier in?
Well, I mean, let's just jump into the NFC West then. Are you confused?
I am. What is this S tier team? I have a feeling of what I think it might be, but S tier. S tier's crazy. Okay.
You go ahead and pick a team. We'll see if it's the S tier team for me.
We're at the West, you said?
Yeah.
Again, like LA, SoFi can't fill a stadium. Now, if this was St. Louis, it'd be a different story. Don't you dare tell me this is your S tier team. Don't you dare.
Wow. Moving on from there. Let's go to the 49ers. They got nothing.
I feel like this one is like kind of like, you know, this is like a bandwagon for like all the old heads, you know, because like
I can get behind that. Yeah.
Yeah, because like when they were really good back then, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna be a fan of this, and then they just kind of rode onto it.
But they rode onto it for that long. The Brock Purdy year was pretty electric from San Francisco. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. They don't have anything else going for them. I don't like their color gradient.
It's so classic. It's a classic thing.
It's kind of ugly.
Really?
I think so.
Like just the uniforms or the colors or both?
A little bit of both. The uniforms aren't bad, but like red and gold, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like dirty pee and bad poop, dude.
and bloody poop.
Their fan, like I said, their fan base isn't really anything to scoff at.
No.
I mean, I'd be willing to put them at a C.
I'm almost leaning B.
B? Okay. Is there any way that we can put them right in between the two of them? I'm willing to go B. They're just like, okay, granted, also, we're, East Coast. Maybe we don't see them as much, but I just don't care for San Francisco.
Yeah, dude, we said it earlier in the show, man. The West Coast
I
sucks.
fucking hate California.
Yeah, dude.
I really don't like
California. Trying to
California.
watch a primetime game, watch your team in primetime at 5 o'clock.
Disgusting. I want to be 8 o'clock fucking...
What happens when they play at Monday night at 8:15 for us?
Yeah, dude, I got
5:15 for them. They're not making the game.
Not at all,
They're
dude.
rushing
They're
home
at
from
work.
work.
And if I know anything about LA, I know it takes fucking 4 hours to get home from work.
That post-work traffic on game day makes me sick. Dude.
Yeah, here even. Like,
Yeah. I'm just thinking about it, like a shit Monday in the office, and you have to leave, but you're stuck in traffic for an hour and a half because people are also trying to get to the game.
That's
going on
disgusting.
Monday night.
That's disgusting.
Not even Monday night. It's Monday evening.
I'd put him at a C
Oh.
tier for that alone.
All right. Yeah. There we go.
All right, fuck it. Boom. All right, next up, we got the Seahawks. I don't know many Seahawks fans.
They're the 12th man. That's what they call them.
Is it?
It is.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
The only real thing I know about the Seahawks fan base is when I was 12 years old at church. One of my friend's sisters was like, yeah, I like the Seahawks because I like their colors. And that's it. And that was the year that they had like a historic run.
They call them the 12th man because they say that their crowd is like it helps them win. So they call their fan base the 12th man. I can see
Interesting.
you on your phone looking that up to believe.
Have a beer in my hand.
Oh, okay. Forgive me. I just saw you grab something off camera and put your head down. I was like, "You're looking at me because I didn't believe me."
That's really funny. But
That's what they call 'em.
I mean, yeah, I'd put this up to you. I don't know much about the Seahawks
And
fan
this is
base.
like I feel like this is another fan base where like not a whole lot goes on up in Washington. So like all of Washington is just a fan.
That's
base
true.
we have.
There's nothing going on in Washington. Nothing at all.
Not a whole lot.
So maybe
But I don't
football's
know.
like their only thing.
Could be.
C tier for Seahawks.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Unless you want to put them at the B.
Well, no, I was just more stuck on the C for Seahawks.
Well,
That's
it's
what I
more of
was-
an alliteration, I guess. Not necessarily the spelling.
All right, forgive me.
All right, last team, Cardinals.
Arizona. What goes on in Arizona? You know, I really like their rival uniforms.
The
until
tortilla
someone pointed out that they were tortilla uniforms. And then I
they're
can't
bad.
unsee it.
They're bad.
But I was like, oh, they're so cool. And then it was like all the sandstorm stuff. And then someone called them tortillas, and I was like, oh shoot, I can't unsee that.
Yeah. They do have what's his name from WVU? Which I can't remember. Dante
Stills,
Stills,
the
yeah.
Fairmont.
He tackled me one time when I was making a punt, and that really hurt.
Yeah, we were playing each other in high school, and our friend was who was like a good JV player who just happened to get into the game when Robert Seabird was taking on Fairmont Senior. And scrawny, probably 5'8", is being nice, white kid, decides he's going to take a charge from Dante Stills, the All-American football player. And he flew. We caught him in the senior section. He flew. We were like, oh my God.
Yeah, that dude can hit.
Yeah.
That dude can hit. My back is still not recovered from that dude.
Yeah.
But no, he's great. That's really all Arizona has going for him, especially come November. Call of Duty comes out. Kyler Murray goes to sleep.
They've been bouncing through a lot of changes recently. Coaches, players.
Yeah,
People in and out.
yeah. But
I don't know. I don't pay too much attention for the Cardinals because they're not giving me a reason to.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
do their fans feel the same way?
that's a really good question. I don't know.
Do you know anybody in Arizona we can call to ask?
Nobody this week. I'm sure I could post like a Craigslist ad for next week, but
Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
okay. Somebody from Arizona will listen to this.
Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. This is the one I don't know a whole lot about.
I don't necessarily want to put him in a D tier, but like I'm looking at the rest of these teams.
I know they don't travel very well. We played them in Pittsburgh not too long ago. Nobody showed up.
Really?
Nobody showed up. But again, that's like a cross-country thing.
That's
But
true.
hey, the way around.
That's
Steelers
true.
Fans are traveling.
That's
over
true.
There,
Do we put him at the D tier? I don't. We definitely have to
Sure.
relist or
Sure,
rework this
throw 'em in
list.
there,
Fuck
throw 'em
it.
in there.
All right, the final
we got?
division here, NFC South, man.
These are all really bad. Put the Falcons at the D.
Yeah, fuck it.
No
All
one
right,
no one goes to their games.
I like
Put 'em
that.
at the D.
Can I also? I don't have a lot of experience with Carolina fans, but
Their stadium is empty nowadays.
and there's
Empty.
one guy that I know that we both know actually. We went to high school with him. That is a Carolinas fan, and I fucking hate that guy.
Oh no, I'm trying to think of who this was.
I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah, don't say his name. Oh. And we graduated with him?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Carolina Panthers.
I've talked about how much I
Never mind.
I don't like that guy. To this day, I don't like that guy.
Something has to do with like nuts, right?
Oh yeah, something that.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. I know what we're talking about now. Okay. All right. Yeah. I was like, oh, I remember. Now you know. That's a super insight.
This is gonna be the best episode we've ever released.
Their stadiums are empty. It's really bad. And like, there was a time last year where you could buy tickets for like $5. It was
Yeah, they're at a
But
D
it's
tier.
not
They
games.
fucking
I don't know
suck.
I'm sure it was different when Cam Newton was there, but they were winning. But now that they're bad, no one's going to the games.
Yeah.
And I judge it based off of that. It's easy to go to a game when your team's winning.
Amen.
It's hard. Yeah.
Amen.
No one's come out when they're doing bad.
All right, we got Bucks and Saints. Who do you want to go with?
I don't know.
We could flip a
I don't
coin.
know. Okay, flip a coin.
All right. Heads for Bucks, tails for Saints.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to have Siri flip a coin, I guess.
Heads.
Flip a coin. Tails. All right. We're going with the Saints. That's another fan base that again is not too rowdy. You don't hear too much about them.
We were pretty good when Drew Brees was there.
They were, yeah.
I remember watching the year after. I don't know why. The year after they won the Super Bowl, and they had some guy sing "When the Saints Go Marching In" as they dropped the banner, and I was like, "Oh, that's kinda
That's cool. That's all right. Yeah.
I was like 12, so I don't know, a whole lot was entertaining me, I guess. At the time.
I'd be willing to put them in a C tier because they are just kind of like nothing.
Okay. What's going on nowadays with the Saints? Are people going to the games?
I have no idea. I haven't watched a single Saints game this year. I got no idea what's going on there. And I kind of want to keep it that way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Spencer Rattler did not give me anything to look at last year.
Spencer Rattler is. They have the opportunity to win the game. They can.
They could.
They can. So like, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but they are 0-4 right now. So.
Yeah, they don't look.
Spencer Rattler is 0-11 in his starts.
Oh God,
It's not very. It's not too,
that
I
really
mean,
hurts.
I think that's more of a Saints problem more than a Spencer Rattler problem. Though.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Like I said, I have not watched him play a single game this year.
It's not as bad as I thought, but they're 0-4, and he's 0-11.
Okay. Well,
We'll stick him right there for right now.
I guess the last team, the Bucks.
They have a pirate ship in there.
I was gonna bring up the pirate ship. That's so crazy. The pirate ship is really cool.
It's pretty cool.
Now I think a lot of those fans are going to be Tom Brady fans.
I don't know, dude. There was a time where it was massively celebrated when Jameis Winston threw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in the season. It was pretty big in Tampa.
Jameis is awesome. God, I love Jameis.
Dude just slings the ball.
He's so good. And like I've said before, Baker Mayfield, he's out there. He's carrying this team. He looks good. I mean, obviously we beat him this week, but was not for a lack of trying on their part. Got a good fan base.
I'm also going to give the nod that they have. So Barstool, they just hired this kid named Zach, and he's a Bucs
Oh,
fan.
yeah,
He's
you've told
just
me about it.
He's unintentionally hilarious. So,
I'd be willing to put him at a B tier.
okay, I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, so this is our final selection so far.
There's nobody in the S tier.
There is nobody in the S tier, and I don't like that. I think that we should change that.
All right, so this is our first draft. Okay, hear me out. What if we move Bills, Eagles, Steelers S tier?
Well, it seems a little biased if we do all three of them, doesn't
Is
it?
it biased or is it true?
Well,
I feel like I put up good arguments for why they're the S tier, and I feel like I'm not. I feel like those aren't biased. It's not opinion that Steelers fans travel really well. It is fact. But I digress.
I say two of those teams could totally go to the S tier.
Okay, Bills, Steelers. No, Eagles fans leave a bad taste in your mouth. Steelers fans will leave a bad taste in my mouth. I love Steelers fans.
That's not always true. I've heard you talk a lot of shit about a lot of people.
No. No, just no. No, you're crazy.
Well-
I went to Chicago on game day, and I saw a lot of people with Steelers jerseys. And, I was like, you know what, this is awesome.
Because you took off out of West Virginia.
But that wasn't out of West Virginia. That was in Chicago. What are the
When you
rules
landed
there?
in the airport?
Yes. When my bag got lost and I had to go to the security office, one guy was wearing a Najee Harris jersey, and he gave me a fist bump. He said, "Here we go, baby," and I was like, I was panicked because I was by myself in an airport, in Chicago, of all places. And I just
got
gave him a
shot.
fist bump, didn't say anything. Yeah, because I was freaking out because I was again by myself with no bag, and I was just like, "Yeah, fist bump. Where's my bag?"
Well, so maybe this is just our final draft then.
oh, it's just,
Well, who
we can move a couple of those B's up to A.
I could okay.
I can move a few of those.
I'd be willing to move Titans fans up to A.
Huh? Okay.
Again, they're a
So
team that
Ravens
really
fans
they
could
care
probably
about their
go to
team
A.
a lot, but they don't really produce.
Okay, you can move the Titans up. I think you can move the Ravens up.
You think the Ravens up to A? I mean, I see a lot of Ravens jerseys around here. Honestly, there is a good fan base there.
There's a good fan base.
I could go up to A.
As much as I don't like them, they're a good fan base.
I could totally go
And
up to A.
Is there one more you can move up, or do you leave the rest of those in a B?
I would have to. The only two that I'd be willing to move up are Broncos and Lions, but I'd have to see them after another year.
Those are the two I was looking at as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we can leave.
I think we hard lock them at B for now, and then next year we'll revisit this idea,
All right.
see if
Now,
anything
are there
changes.
any of these C tiers that we can move into the B tiers? I can move San Fran and Seattle up. I think.
San Fran, fuck you.
Well, maybe.
Okay, Seattle I could totally move up.
Okay.
Seattle I'm
Easy
willing to
money.
move up.
Okay, the Seattle or the Seahawks one was. Oh wait, no. San Francisco was a maybe. I was like, Green Bay? Move up Green Bay?
I don't know. Tyler was
You just don't like cheese.
I don't like cheese. I think it's stupid that they wear cheese on their head. I think that's dumb. That's a dumb thing to do. We have people that dress like eagles, the bird of the nation. These guys wear cheese on their head.
That's Wisconsin.
I don't really care. I mean, I'd move them up if you want to, but
I mean, yeah, that's another one that like they're always pretty good, so their stadium is always pretty full.
yeah.
They're
I'll give
pretty
you that.
rowdy, and like when it comes to divisional games, they hate on each other, so they do what they're supposed
You
to.
know, it
so.
feels really biased of me to have the Eagles at S and Kansas City at D.
Okay, well, it doesn't feel biased for me. I don't care.
Yeah, I also don't really care that much, and I'm going to keep them at D.
All right, perfect. Look at that. All right, any other moves? Any other last minute?
Jags, I'd be willing to move up to C.
Moves? Okay. Yes, I like that.
I don't think that they deserve a D title.
I think. Yeah, I was like, maybe you could throw the Jets or the Raiders up to C.
I'm
Maybe.
willing to move the Jets up.
Okay, boom.
Now I got to take back all those fuck yous to John. That sucks.
Whatever.
He doesn't listen anyway. Honestly, kind of comfortable with this.
Did we nail it?
I think
What about the Chargers right there? Would you move them up to the B or do you keep them at C? It's the only one that's sticking out to me right now.
it was looking at me too.
It's looking at me silly.
I'd be willing to move it up to B. They're not a bad team. They've got a good fan base.
San Diego was good. I know they're not in San Diego anymore,
But with that,
for the league
moving
probably.
somebody out of C, I would be willing to move the Cardinals out of D into C.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say they're the best out of the.
Yes, yeah. Everybody else in the D tier, I want to keep there. Especially,
All right, I think we created the perfect thing.
I like it. We'll revisit
You're right,
this.
You're wrong. Shut up.
We'll revisit this again in 365 days, and see if
We're gonna be like, wow, we're so smart.
we'll see if that sticks with us. But on that, we've been going for a long time.
This is gonna be a good episode.
This is a great
This is gonna
episode.
be a nice episode.
I guess we'll end it there. Do you have any closing remarks? Anything you wanted to bring up?
I don't. Go Steelers. We're going to enjoy the bye week. I'm going to take this Sunday off and figure out what the hell I'm going to do with my fantasy team because I'm 1-3. So,
Well,
perfect opportunity for me. Take care of my
yeah, there you go. A little less stressor on the week. But
Well, maybe a little bit more because my waiver claims didn't work out on Wednesday this week. So,
well, all right, fellas. With that, stay loud, stay proud. We'll see you on game day.